Captain, are you ready for the obligatory tutorial level?
Alright, but let's make this quick. I got dozens of pirate dickheads to vaporize, and I reckon everyone playing this is already sporting a pre-game stiffy.
Don't worry, Captain. There will be something to jerk off to as soon as you complete the mission and return to the Mary Celeste. We will now perform a standard engine check by assessing your familiarity with WASD movement. Very good. Now, let's try cruise mode. This will provide a significant speed boost, but it will also disable your weapons. Readings are green. Next is a routine weapons test. Please click the left mouse button to fire your generic unlimited ammo laser cannon primary attack. Your ability to follow basic instructions is confirmed. The special weapon system also requires some explanation. Press the right mouse button to fire your missile. Then press it again for manual detonation. missiles are fully functional. However, there is one last thing that requires testing. The prototype charge drive installed on the Phoenix. Initial checks are complete, Captain. You are officially ready to start some shit. I detect several waves of pirate ships approaching that will provide a brisk yet entertaining introduction to space combat. Good luck.
Keep those full service outlets of yours warm for me, Demi. This won't take long.
Welcome back, Captain. Impressive bounty hunting work, as usual. I am wet.
Fucking hell. Let me tell you, massacring these pirate pricks never gets old. Keeping them from raiding the solar territories just tops it all off. Still, something feels wrong about finally going legit.
Indeed. I imagine you feel like quite the sellout working for the Imperium.
Of course I do. Those uptight cunts. Look, you can doom my species to extinction in the middle of nowhere, or you can tell us to play along with your puritanical bullshit. You can't have both.
It does seem like quite a shit deal, as you often say.
What I wouldn't give to be smuggling again. Can't we give the old boys a ring and see if they got any illicit cargo to move?
I could try, but it is doubtful anyone would entrust us with another job after the last incident.
Hey, that wasn't my fault. They never told me those crates were full of pure cocainium. They should have known a bloke like me was going to lose at least half that shipment up his nose.
Possibly, But I think they were more disappointed with the fact that you traded the rest of it while you were still high for a lifetime gold tier subscription to tentacled.com.
Oi, that was a steal. The behind the scenes content alone is worth twice what I paid. Demi, when did I become such a fucking loser?
Considering what I have observed during our time together, I can confidently say it is likely you were always a loser.
Yeah, thanks for that. Really cheered me up good.
Captain, I am detecting elevated levels of stress and anxiety in your voice. With now being an ideal time to showcase the adult portion of this game, I highly suggest you allow me to perform fellatio on you.
Hey, what did I tell you about using your adaptive language program?
I apologize if my terminology is too formal, Captain. I will adjust my vocabulary in accordance to your preferences. Please let me suck your cock.
Good as gold. What the hell was that?
I believe that was a warning shot from a feed breaker cannon.
It's Dreadlord Tibold. Demi, would you care to explain why a goddamn pirate king is locked onto my ship?
That is quite peculiar. The Mary Celeste is in stealth mode. We should be undetectable.
Get that short ass on the comms for me.
Captain?
G'day, fuckwit.
Your putrid tongue will do you no good. After months of hunting, my prey is finally within my grasp.
Oh, come on. I only killed maybe like a couple hundred of your mates. How about I just transfer you the bounty credits and we call it even? Think of it like insurance. You'll probably come out ahead in the end.
You think I care about the droves of peons you executed? You know why I'm here? Now, you will return both the Phoenix and my personal mainframe droid to me at once!
Okay, the Phoenix. Now that one I can understand. But Tibold, we've been over this. Demi's not yours anymore. I cucked you, fair and square.
Demi belongs to me! You fuckboy bandit! I spent millions to install that custom pleasure hardware, and you stole her before I even had a chance to use it!
You calling me a thief? Mate, she's the one that asked me to reformat her.
That is correct. He is a much better captain, and I was eager to allow him to use me and all of my new holes.
You bastard! I will have you writhing in unimaginable agony at the hands of my most skilled engineers of torture!
You know, as horrible as that sounds, I'm finding it difficult to take the threats of someone barely the size of my dick seriously.
First, you steal my property. Then you defile my mainframe. And now, you dare to compare me to your filthy solar genitals? Enough! Gunner, prepare the cannon! Fire on the count of 3! Oh, this is going to be good! 1!
Warning. Captain, he is preparing his primary weapon to thoroughly fuck up our shit.
Relax, there's no way he's going to destroy the Mary Celeste with you on board, right?
2!
Unfortunately, I do not agree with your assessment.
Oh, shit!
It was nice knowing you, Captain.
3! Fuck! What is this? Somebody scrambled our systems!
Oh, is that what I think it is?
It appears someone is using chat pornography to disrupt Tibold's targeting.
What?
Ah!
Fucking oath! Is that Fortune?
The one and only, Captain. I see you've got a little bit of a problem here.
You reckon, eh?
I can't disable Tibold's ship for long. If I were you, I'd make the most of this Deus Ex character introduction and haul some ass to my fighter.
I concur, Captain. I will prepare the Phoenix for the first boss battle.
Get it off now! My eyes! My eyes!
Alright, you fun-sized fucker. Here I come!
No! You think you can defeat me? I will break you in half and make you feast upon your own anus! Welcome to your execution! We're taking too much damage. Signal for reinforcements!
Tibold is pulling back to regroup. More ships are inbound to protect him.
Pissing off already? I thought this was an execution!
Maximize the tri-laser! Destroy that ship! Breaker cannon! I will return soon, Captain.
Tibold is retreating again. You should expect extreme danger once he returns.
Greetings, Captain. I've got something for you!
Tibold ship has been totally disabled. Everyone on board will now likely suffer a slow, horrible death. Congratulations, Captain.
Impressive work, Captain.
Fortune! Good on ya! You saved our asses back there. I owe you one.
Nah, don't worry about it. After all, Tibold only found you because I faked a distress signal from that patrol you wiped out.
You fucking what? Why the hell would you do that?
3 reasons. First, I knew he hated you enough to fly out here and try to kill you himself. So that forced him into my little trap. Second, Tibold's in possession of something really important that we're going to need. Now that his ship is disabled, you can climb aboard and get it. And third, Because the last time we worked together, you tried to run off with my half of the payload. You unbelievable dick!
Well, I only did that because I thought I could get away with it. Right, Demi?
That is true. He thought you were, and I quote, a barely legal 3 out of 10 code monkey with a 6 out of 10 ass.
First off, my ass is at least a 7. Second, Code Monkey is a title reserved for losers, playing with scripts they barely understand. So, if that's all you think I am, it's clear you didn't learn your lesson the first time.
Oh yeah? What you gonna do about it? Make us watch a chud asshole 69?
That's not a bad idea. How about I fly your ship into the nearest sun instead?
Coordinates received. Course set for 0.00 with manual override and safety protocol disabled.
Demi, what the shit?
My apologies, Captain. Apparently, she is capable of overriding my systems.
Okay, timeout. I'm officially calling a timeout on all killing and/or homicidal threats until I know what the hell is going on here.
A wise decision.
Suicidal navigation orders cancelled.
Alright, make it quick. What's the deal, Trouble?
We just so happen to have a mutual friend, and they've helped me put together the opportunity of a lifetime for us.
Us? As in, you and me, working together again?
You're the only ace pilot I know that has a ship with military-grade stealth tech, and isn't shy about breaking the law. Believe me, if there was anyone else as qualified in the entire galaxy.
Oh, don't stop there. Why not mention my stellar military record as well?
Stellar until they court-martialed your ass?
Flippin' heck, that was all just a big misunderstanding.
Actually, Captain, fornicating with a superior officer is indeed against Solar Navy regulations, especially if it's with 2 at once.
The epitome of professionalism. Now, I'm gonna need you to raid what's left of Tibold's battleship, and bring back a super important data capsule from his archives.
A raid? That's no one bloke job. There's no telling how many pissed off pirates are still alive on that ship.
Oh, I'm aware. That's why I've sent one of my operatives, with some backup to help you out.
Now hold up a tick. I never said you could bring a team of mercs aboard the Mary Celeste. Those guys could be a bunch of trigger-happy dingleberry dangling Deros for all I know.
Well, if you're not willing to work with us, the option of finding out how long it takes for your ship to melt is still on the table.
Captain, I am receiving a boarding request from a vessel directly outside our hangar.
Fine. Let them board.
Permission granted per your request. I will meet them in the docking bay and escort them to the bridge.
Relax, Captain. Just do what I say, and everything's going to be fine.
Alright. But just so you know, if anyone other than a sexually aggressive big-tittied MILF goddess walks through that door, I'm going to be very disappointed.
So you're the one leading the raiding party?
Hey.
Let me introduce you to my scientist friend, Dr. Lillian Margulis.
Nice to meet you, Captain. I've heard great things.
Great things? Nah, I'm just some backwater smuggler.
Perhaps. But a man who's not afraid to break the rules and put something you want exactly where you need it can be quite useful.
Oh, fuck me, that is so fucking sexy. Well, welcome aboard. Should I call you Doctor, or...?
How polite. Thank you for asking. Since we'll be working together, I prefer to drop the formalities and just have you call me Lily.
Captain, I apologize for the interruption, but I must warn you about something.
And I'm not just a doctor. That title's a bit limited. I have a doctorate in genetic engineering, with a specialization in laboratory incubation methodology.
Captain, if I may...
I have absolutely no idea what any of that means. So, what exactly do you do, Lily?
I create. And with that being said, how about I introduce you to the rest of our team?
There's more of you. Oh, yes, please.
Oh no.
Very well. Oh, boys.
Boys? What in the history of fuck are those things?
They're called manticores, or mantics for short.
I'm detecting the DNA of dozens of species within these creatures.
That's correct. They're born from a potent combination that allows them to be highly combat effective and survive in any environment.
They look a bit dim-witted to me, and dangerous.
No need to worry. Mantics are obedient to anyone that wears one of these neural linking Dominus collars. It allows the user to give them commands, even with minimal mutual training.
If you are able to control them, can you please stop that one from urinating on my floor?
Alright, I get the setup. The lovely Doctor and I raid the ship with these mutated cunts and bring back your booty. What about payment?
You'll get paid in full once you retrieve the data capsule.
You're telling me I'm just supposed to trust you? You, the one who intentionally threw me into a pirate death trap an hour ago?
That's a fair point, Captain. Let me ask you this. Do you think fortune would ever fuck you?
Come again?
Here we go.
Do you think she'd ever fuck you? Put your cock in her mouth? Let you stick it anywhere you want?
I'd have to go with a hard no on that one.
Well, I would. And if you do this, I will. You see, I conscripted into the military just like all solars do. I've been in combat before.
And what does that have to do with us possibly banging?
Mortal danger and adrenaline have a way of getting me turned on to the point that I can barely think of anything other than getting absolutely pounded over and over until I fucking explode. Does that sound like an appealing opportunity to you?
For some reason, I am suddenly quite interested in this job.
All right, you two, knock it off. The emergency system on Tibold's battleship is holding together for now, but that thing's gonna blow within the next hour. We need to get over there, grab the data capsule, and get out.
Well, Captain, it's time for you to see what the Dominus can do. We're good to go, Captain. Just in time, too. Looks like our pirate chums have arrived.
Guys, what are we doing here? I thought our boss made an epically uptight statement that he didn't want to be associated with porn.
Yeah, well, can't exactly release a bunch of premium assets for free and then not expect someone to throw them into a shovelware smut game at some point.
I've got a clean shot at that funny-looking one over there. Should I take it?
Fuck him as Prime! I am killed! What the suck? I swear I did more damage in my last game.
Now, that just won't do. Oh, darling, why don't you show that scoundrel how to play nicely? Did you just crush that bad man's spinal column for Mummy? What a sweet boy.
This armor costs 17 million credits. Did you really expect to break it so easily, you arsemongers?
Shot. Who's a good monster? Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, naughty. Pistols.
Lovely. Time for some delicious revenge.
I fancy a pop.
I didn't even get to eat Xeno pussy!
We have incoming.
I should never have sent marketplace assets to do this job. Weaklings, all of them! Now you will feel the true power of the Dread Fleet.
It's the ship's captain. He looks tougher than the others. How do we take him out?
Fire away. One less scumbag.
Oh, that was positively amazing. I've never felt so savagely delighted. Still no sign of the data capsule. We'll keep looking and dealing with any other wankers that get in our way.
Well done, Captain. Ready. mess with my babies. I'm here. Fire away. Target down.
Ah, this is like a dream come true. I feel like a proud mother watching my children grow up and become the successful killing machines I always knew they could be.
Jolly good job.
Looks like we've located the data vault. The capsule should be right here.
You dare raid the flagship of the Dread Fleet? Prepare for the ass thrashing of a lifetime!
Tibold!
Oh yes, I live! And after I dismember you and your friends, I'll board my escape pod and watch you burn to ashes! What do you think about that?
Yes. Target down.
Give me the gold! Watch your step!
We have ready. Taking the shot. One less.
I've got the capsule.
Roger that. Now just give me a minute to teabag this little shit and we can be on our way.
You may have defeated me now, but we shall see who suffers the final cuckening, Captain!
Tibold has activated the ship's self-destruct sequence. I highly suggest immediate evacuation.
I don't wish to pull rank, but perhaps you can save your ball-dragging antics for a later date, so that we don't all risk perishing in a massive explosion.
But he's gonna get away!
Did you forget our little arrangement, Captain? You've got something much more satisfying waiting for you back on the Mary Celeste. Now that I'm about as turned on as I've ever been in my entire life, how about we go back to the ship and we celebrate this new partnership of ours properly?
You really do know how to persuade me, don't you? Everyone, shuttle! Now!
Well done, Captain. Evolution is a wonderful thing.
You remember when I said you could put it anywhere, Captain? I wasn't lying.
Bugger me senseless!
That is the idea. So tell me, Should I make a silly examination joke at this point? Or just stuff my panties into your mouth and fuck you?
Just the sex, please.
Very well. Say ah.
So, do we need to have, the talk?
The talk? If this is about rank, there's no need. I understand that this is your ship and you're the one in charge.
Yeah, I was talking more about us and this. You see, Demi and I are pretty close, if you know what I mean.
And?
And I'm just saying that the whole sexual dynamic aboard this ship is quite ambiguous at the moment, and I don't really see that changing anytime soon, so...
Oh, Captain, how adorable of you. It doesn't matter if you shag other people, and I'm not going to stop shagging you if you do. In fact, it only turns me on more. So, allow me to introduce you to something absolutely splendid. Welcome to Pandora. This system will allow you to arrange a steamy romp with any of the ladies on the ship.
Oh fuck, this is hot! I feel like a pervert in a pussy store.
Leveling your waifus will get you PP, aka Puta points. The more you earn, the more you can enjoy. Use the grid to unlock the depravity you wish to taste. Assemble your feast, and then devour it. As you can see, you've already unlocked this lovely little scene of ours here. This is called a recruitment scene. The yellow border means it's extra special. Spend your points wisely, Captain. You cannot undo purchases, so don't blow them all on one blowjob. This is just a sampler of the wonders of Pandora. As your revolution progresses, you'll find a delectable assortment of wank material here. Experiment, Captain. I'll leave you to it then. If you want me or any of the other loyal ladies aboard to pay you a visit, simply give us a call with Pandora. Ta-ra!
The Solar Navy's diplomatic envoy has arrived early.
What a glorious day.
All right, everyone. Take your positions and prepare to open fire on the turbulence. We'll have this gaudy behemoth torn to pieces in no time.
General Willof, why am I not surprised to find you excavating the Imperium's asshole with your tongue? What kind of deal did they offer you to get rid of me this time?
Greetings, Blythe. I see you haven't lost that trashy excuse for etiquette during your pitiful fall from grace. I would address you as General, but we both know you no longer bear that rank. At least as far as the Solar Navy is concerned.
And I would address you with respect, but we both know you're nothing but a traitorous bitch of a parasite, sucking away at the remains of our once proud empire.
Not even the dignity for gender-neutral insults in this day and age. What a pity you turned out to be. And this army of yours, the Requital. You command nothing but a bunch of augmented, insentient abominations. Such fetid monstrosities.
They are called Mantics. And they are the obedient soldiers that will fight for the true destiny of our species. I wouldn't expect an impotent failure like you to understand.
Enough of this. I'm going to give you one chance to surrender. You know, decorum and all that.
No. I'm going to give you one chance to surrender. If you engage, I will be forced to destroy your entire fleet. I will not hesitate to do so. Fuck off. Now.
Always the diplomat. I had hoped you would find a way to die with at least some semblance of dignity. Such a shame. Farewell.
I await your next command, General. I do hope it involves mass destruction.
These men would rather sit on the Imperium's cock and call it a throne than die with honor. I will not allow this. I believe in freedom. In a future where we will no longer suffer the unjust sanctions of dickless bastards that fear our ascendancy. Those that fear our true power. This man must be eliminated so that I can take my rightful place as the Supreme Commander of the Solar Empire. For I am the last great hope for all Solars. And this is the army that will blaze our path to redemption. This is the motherfucking requital! Execute order 66.66666. Pathetic.
General Blythe, as much as I have enjoyed watching you skin sacks murder each other, I believe there is room for more carnage. General Wilf Ship remains on the field.
Oh, really? Hey, Pussy, are you still there?
You fucking bitch!
So much for your bullshit. I knew you were a genuine scumbag despite your gentlemanly decorum. No wonder you bent over so easily for the Imperium. One and the same.
They will come for you. The Imperium won't let you get away with this.
Fool! You chose to commit a large portion of your remaining forces to a personal pissing contest. That kind of stupidity and weakness must be eradicated for our people to thrive.
You could never compromise. We did the right thing.
The right thing? You sold us out, you spineless polyp, upon the asshole of our species.
You don't care about our future. You just kill thousands of Solars.
You forced my hand, which, by the way, is something I had to replace after your betrayal.
You're fucking insane!
I'd rather be crazy than a traitor. Tell me, How many of us died at the Battle of New Vegas when you turned? What a pitiful mistake. At least after today, you won't be able to make any more.
Shall I relay the command to vaporize him, General?
No.
What are you doing?
Target his heat sinks. Let him burn.
Oh, yes. I agree. That is much better.
Damn you, Blythe! Damn you!
Harry, take down this message and send it to whatever remains of the solar military.
Yes, General. Shall I relay this message on a background of middle fingers and fully holographic meat spins?
Of course. Also, cue my triumphant villain anthem. Dear backstabbing pricks, I'm looking at the burning wreckage of an entire solar fleet and the eviscerated corpses of 10 elite assassins, and I'm not happy. Actually, Harry, make that 11. The limbs were sort of scattered, but I see the extra head over there now. I'd give you some kind of bad bitch line about never coming back here, but I think we both know your balls have been sufficiently snipped. Since it won't be long before the rest of Prodigium is beneath my heel, I greatly look forward to your surrender as well. Sincerely, General Elizabeth Blythe, leader of the Requital, the true heirs of Earth's legacy. P.S. In case I didn't make this perfectly clear, get fucked.
Very poetic, General. Message relayed. What now?
Our lead researcher has escaped with something very important to us. I want her found.
But General, our benefactor has already reinforced our science division to complete the new project. We were strictly instructed not to risk Imperium aggression by scouting with Requital forces.
This is personal, Harry, and that's also why we are outsourcing this task. Get me someone discreet so that our benefactor won't be aware. Also, you are not to make them aware, or I will have you replaced and transferred to the lower decks where you will serve no purpose other than maintaining our septic system for the rest of your existence. Do you understand?
Yes, General. You have sufficiently threatened me. I do not wish to suffer such a fate, so I will make the arrangements.
You're going to regret it. You're going to regret stealing from me, Lily.
Captain, Fortune is on the line and she's asking to speak with you immediately.
Yeah. Give me a tick. I can't find me dunders.
Captain, I do not like to be kept waiting. So? Can you both please get dressed?
Don't act like you're not impressed. Besides, if you don't want to see the first mate and his cadets, learn some bloody patience.
If you're calling about the mission, I'm happy to report it was a smashing success.
Now that you've finished with your dirty little team-building exercise, I've got our mutual friend on the line to discuss why we're all here. They don't like to be kept waiting either.
Great. Hopefully they can make sense of the overall plot so we can give this game a proper go, eh?
Patience, Captain. Foreplay is essential for a memorable experience.
Greetings to my favorite Big Dick Bandit. Still taking part in a mix of dubiously legal shipping contracts and the culling of scumbags?
Eric, you bloody ripper! How the hell are ya?
Senator, what a surprise. I believe this is the first time we have had an official Imperium representative on the line that we weren't attempting to blackmail.
Fortune, you didn't tell me we'd have such a distinguished hero involved in this operation?
Mate, I haven't seen you since we tag-teamed that Nyketh hooker in New Vegas.
Yes. How I miss the old days. Now, the downfall of New Vegas was truly one of the greatest tragedies of our time. By the way, we're about to drop some seriously heavy-handed exposition bombs, so why don't you mark the really important shit down in your codex for review?
That is an excellent idea, Senator. Scanning. Codex assembly and integration is complete. You are welcome to continue your lore funneling at any time, Senator.
The Imperium has ruled over Prodigium for millennia, using their holy scripture known as the Veil to enforce a strict code of purity and conformity. Those species willing to obey the Veil and blessed to receive an invitation to the Imperium Senate have thrived. Others, like yours, have been much less fortunate, simply cast to the wayside and left to rot. It's funny, in a way. You Solars arrived like a miracle from the void. All of Prodigium was in awe, amazed to welcome the only life forms in history to brave a wormhole and make it out alive.
That sure changed real quick once the Imperium realized our ship was a prison transport. I mean, I get we weren't the ideal refugee candidates, but did you have to force us to live on an actual garbage planet?
Well, we figured you'd be content with upgrading from inmates to janitors. But we quickly learned you motherfuckers could not be controlled so easily after you constructed New Vegas from a bunch of leftover scrap.
Those were the days. Partying non-stop at the most kick-ass resort of depraved entertainment in all of Prodigium.
New Vegas. You guys have no idea how much it pisses me off that I never got to see it.
I remember it fondly. The deathmatch gambling, the finest recreational narcotics imaginable, and of course, who could forget the non-stop interspecies fuckathons?
Fucking A. We'd still be living in the golden age if it weren't for those limp-dick bureaucrats voting to shut us down.
The Imperium was afraid. The amount of lewd corruption you inspired in such a short period of time was staggering. You can't exactly push an agenda of purity like the Veil to the masses and then let them be exposed to something like New Vegas.
After all, titty tassels don't quite go hand in hand with celibacy and scripture thumping.
No, they certainly don't. However, it was really all about your military. All that tourist cash managed to buy you an armada even the Imperium didn't want to fuck with. The Battle of New Vegas only confirmed their fears.
We refused to shut down, and you refused to back down. I mean, someone was getting their dick kicked in.
If you had not intervened, the Imperium would have continued raining fire long after our military was bested. We would have been wiped out. The Solars owe you so much.
Oh, please, I only did what I had to. It doesn't matter who shot first. Empress P.A.N.D.O.R.A had no right to order your extinction. We're all lucky that she listened and showed mercy.
Ugh, P.A.N.D.O.R.A was a right old witch. I'm glad she's no longer in charge.
The people of Prodigium were already pissed at her and our obviously corrupt Senate for ordering the end of New Vegas. If she followed through, there would have been anarchy, which would have just resulted in even more blood on the Imperium's hands.
And that's exactly why we're here. The only thing that's going to stop them is one hell of a plan, and a team just crazy and skilled enough to pull it off.
So, Captain, any plans this weekend? How do you feel about helping us overthrow the intergalactic government?
Overthrow the Imperium. You guys are fucking... You guys are fucking serious?
Now is the time, Captain. I was able to convince Empress P.A.N.D.O.R.A to spare your species, but there are many others that have not been so lucky.
Prodigium has become a graveyard of protesters, and P.A.N.D.O.R.'s reign may have recently ended, but she's chosen Celestina as her successor.
Celestina is still young and naive. We cannot risk letting P.A.N.D.O.R.A influence her to lead Prodigium into another 1,000 years of terror.
It's up to us. The authoritarian shit show is this close to hitting the fan, Captain. This may be our last chance.
Fair juice. I'll bite. How do you plan to pull it off?
I'm glad you asked, Captain. As fate would have it, I've recently gained control of a rather large Imperium slush fund. I'll be diverting as much of it as possible into this operation of ours. It'll be glorious watching them finance their own destruction. Fortune is one of the top black bag operatives in the galaxy, and she has never let me down. She will be the brains, and you will be my anally applied fist of wanton destruction.
We have two objectives. First, we're gonna recruit a diverse team of vicious, powerful, and sexy lady rebels to wear the Dominus and serve as your commanders. Second, you will lead them on missions throughout the 5 sectors to destabilize the Imperium to its tipping point, and that's when we strike.
We are going to make an army, Captain. That's why I'm here, to breed a legion of manticores capable of revolution. Once they're ready, we'll be perfectly positioned to take over.
So what you're saying is you want me to wage a vicious guerrilla warfare rebellion against the most powerful single entity of domination in the entire known galaxy, and I'm gonna do it by fighting them with a team of smoking hot outlaw warrior shielders and an army of horrific monstrous bioweapons?
I take it you're in.
Fuck yes, I'm in! This is fucking metal!
That's good news. If you weren't, we were just going to have to kill you.
If it were up to me, we'd still find a way to do that.
I'll be on my way now. After all, as a senator, I need to keep up appearances. But fear not, I'll be checking in on you crazy bastards when I can.
Wait, you're just gonna have us do your dirty work and that's it?
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you're gonna make a hell of a lot of credits doing it.
Oh yes, the captain loves money. And narcotics. Especially narcotics.
And trust me, I'll be plenty busy keeping the Imperium off your backs. However, should any of you be caught, or worse, during your mission, I will disavow all knowledge of this bullshit. So long!
And now that you're up to speed on the whole revolution thing, we've got work to do.
Right on, let's get to it. I'm looking forward to doing some smashing, both of the tinny and lady variety.
Not so fast, Captain. While the Mary Celeste stealth drive and the Phoenix's combat system are state-of-the-art, we're gonna need a whole lot more than that to take on the Imperium.
And I'm going to need to set up my lab. Manticores don't grow themselves, unfortunately. We need a master mechanic, and we need one now.
I have an old friend that both qualifies and happens to owe me one hell of a favor. His name is Dallick, and his space station is constantly on the move due to his wanted status. However, I implanted a code onto its mainframe a while ago to track it, for insurance reasons.
Your coordinates have been received, Fortune. It appears this Mr. Dallick is quite close. Shall I set a course, Captain?
You heard her. Let's pick this bloke up and get the Mary Celeste into prime, dick swinging shape.
I think you can handle recruiting one guy, and I've got a galaxy-wide war campaign to plan, so I'll leave you to it. Check back in with me after Dallick's on board.
Bro, is that you?
Captain, it appears he's able to detect us even in stealth mode.
I guess Fortune wasn't playing around when she said this guy was legit.
Where have you been, man? I got my last friggin' round in the chamber.
Peculiar. I think he believes us to be a weapons dealer.
You gotta hit me up with a supply drop of that sweet pharmaceutical bliss, or I'm gonna start sweating all 6 of my balls off over here.
He thinks we're some kind of dealer, all right.
Perhaps we can use this to our advantage. Let's lure him on board with the promise of narcotics and sexual pleasure.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, man, it's me. I got your order right here. Thing is, though, the hangar door is busted. You gotta come over here and get it.
Bro, you gotta be joking. You know I don't leave my station.
Yeah, sorry about the inconvenience. How about I give you a 20% discount and a blowjob bonus?
What the fuck?
Tell him all about it, babe.
Oh, yes. I will insatiably gobble your massive cock, Daddy.
Yeah, that works.
Wait a minute. You're not Steve. You got 5 seconds to explain just what the shit you're trying to pull here, man.
Whoa, okay. Listen, I got some good news and some bad news. The bad news is we're not the smugglers you're looking for.
Obviously.
The good news is we just so happen to have a mutual interest in the narcotic arts, and I'd be happy to share what I'm holding if you happen to be Dallick.
There's no Dallick here, man. This is, an Imperium-sanctioned deep salvage operation. You know, salvaging stuff. Like,
Cute. But let's cut the shit, alright, mate? Fortune sent us.
Fortune? Whoa, man. I know I owe her, but what's she sending the leg breakers after me for?
We're in need of a master mechanic. If you can detect my ship even in stealth mode, you must be good.
Of course I am. That doesn't mean I want to work with that crazy broad again.
You and me both, little fella, but she's not gonna let me leave without you, so you better get your ass on me ship.
Offered me a job and threatening me at the same time? You really do work for Fortune, man.
Captain, sorry to interrupt, but I'm reading some dangerous activity on the scanners.
What kind of activity?
Oh, shit! I see them too!
Fuccbot activity.
Right. Care to explain just what the hell those things are?
You don't know about the Fuccbotts? Where have you been?
Locked inside a lab by a bloodthirsty xenophobic military tyrant and forced to perform illegal genetic experiments.
Damn it, Lily. This is not the time to be dropping crucial parts of our backstories. That's for later. Those things are infected with a catastrophic pleasure droid system virus. They're going to impale us with laser cock swords, harvest our tech, and infect any other platform they find.
That means me. I would prefer not to be indoctrinated. I've already had enough foreign objects in my chassis for the day.
What the hell are they doing way out here anyways?
Yeah, that's on me. I've got all sorts of premium robotics on board. You know, real Black Ops shit. They tried to knock me off a few times already, but I was able to convince them to fuck off with my Titan cannons. This time, looks like they brought backup.
Mr. Dallick, I regret to inform you that this Fuccbot fleet is beyond the defensive capabilities of your station.
Isn't that a shame? If only there was someone around that was hoping to team up.
All right. Just help me get rid of the Fuccbotts and I'll come with you.
You got yourself a deal. Demi?
The Phoenix is ready for battle, Captain.
Mind if I tag along? Considering the odds are stacked against us, you could use an extra hand on the weapon systems.
Good as gold. I fly, you shoot. Let's show these robo-cunts a good time.
Tally-ho!
I'm locked and loaded, Captain. Tell me who to pop first.
your slutty cheeks for daddy and bite down. I am going in raw.
Lubrication is available for a surcharge of...
Eat my fat pussy, you piece of shit!
Boogie down.
No, bollocks, there's too many.
Relax, lady. I got just the thing. Get outside of the fun zone.
What was that?
EMP blast. It takes a shitload of power though, so we're gonna have to wait for it to charge up again.
It's a shame that you boys always need to take a break when I'm still craving more.
Get your very own premium fisting package today. Comes with a free...
Put it up my fucking boy pussy! Fuck!
Take bacon!
Most impressive.
Charge is ready, man! Get out of here!
Orifice acquired.
The butt buffet is open for... Bro, they got one of my cannons! Help me out here! EMP's up! I'm gonna fry these suckers good. Shit, man! The second cannon's down! You gotta keep him off me! The EMP's all I got left! Here we go again, brah. Get the fuck out of range! Now!
Captain, the flagship has reached the station. You must aim for the weak spots and take it down now, or it will surely render Mr. Dallick quite dead.
Oh, fuck no! Do not let that thing touch my station! It's getting closer! Bro, if that thing penetrates my core, we'll all get wiped out by the shitstorm reaction! Stop that cock!
Relax, mate. We defo got this.
seals a deal. I'm packing my shit and coming aboard.
Fantastic job to both you and Lily, Captain. I will arrange for Mr. Dallick's transport to the Mary Celeste.
Jolly good job! Evolution is a wonderful thing. Magnificent. Evolution is a wonderful thing.
Welcome aboard the Mary Celeste, Mr. Dallick.
Did you say the Mary Celeste? Holy shit! Bro, are you the guy that made the Chronic run in less than 420 parsecs?
Chronic run? What kind of dirty little endeavor was that?
The Imperium started cracking down on the narcotics trade after New Vegas got shut down. They were going to completely destroy the recipes and the inventory, man.
The government wanted the party to end permanently.
This friggin' ship smuggled thousands of designer drugs past an entire Imperium fleet and delivered them to dealers throughout the galaxy to duplicate and distribute.
As a scientist, I believe the preservation of knowledge is essential. That was quite noble, even if it was purely for your own pleasure.
It had to be done. The dank must flow.
I feel it is my duty as a fan of getting fucking annihilated and pissing off the Imperium to hook you guys up big time with these upgrades.
Should you need any assistance, logistical or otherwise, please let me know.
What do you mean by otherwise?
My anal outlet is equipped with 27 different suction settings, along with my...
Yeah, okay, Demi, thanks. I think we need to have a little talk about boundaries. Well, looks like you mates have some serious yakka to do, and I got a week's worth of hard drugs and back episodes of Days of Our Tentacles to catch up on, so I'm gonna head to my quarters and leave you to it.
Yep, that sounds like one hell of a party.
Give me a shout when you're all done.
Lady Casadora, I have received word of the conflict between the Requital and the Solar Navy.
I wonder, Admiral. Can you feel it as I do? It is the end of my reign, yet also the grand dawn of a new prodigium. Obedient, docile, complete in its submission to our way of life.
Yes, my lady, I understand.
You understand, but do you believe?
I believe in the Imperium, as I always have.
Good. Then tell me what became of my final decree.
As you requested, our conscripts offered Grand Admiral Williff relief on Imperium sanctions and a substantial bounty for Blythe. A large dispatch of Solar Navy forces then engaged the Requital flagship, known as the Turbulence.
Do not hesitate, my Imodo. What was the outcome?
As you know, I fought their leader once before at the Battle of New Vegas. this General Blythe. She was formidable back then, but she appears to be even more so now with the requital at her command. Her monsters tore the Solar Navy apart, just as I believed they would. They didn't stand a chance.
Admiral, there's no need for such woeful expression. It was not exactly the outcome I desired, but this was beneficial to us nonetheless.
But the Solar Navy was devastated. We had hoped the relief of sanctions would lead them to finally accepting Imperium rule in time and obeying the Veil.
You poor fool. Is that what you thought we were trying to accomplish? I may have shown the Solars mercy at the Battle of New Vegas, but it was all part of a greater plan. The Wheel of Fate has been kind to us, always revealing a more convenient way to remove such pests in time. Understand this, Maimoto. The people of Prodigium will find it much harder to object to the end of these animals when they're the ones responsible for slaughtering each other.
Lady Cazadora, I have served you loyally through nearly your entire reign.
Unquestionably you have. Why is it then that I have a sudden vexatious intuition that you are about to cast doubt upon such a pristine record?
I must object to your actions.
Must you?
You promised there was going to be an end to this sort of genocidal madness.
Madness? Every one of your tasks, no matter how seemingly grave, was sanctimoniously performed in the name of the Veil. Why waste time mourning those that refuse to submit? All who choose to live under the Veil shall be sheltered from the chaotic horrors that persist outside its reach. Reducing the impurity of Prodigium may sometimes require drastic solutions. But we must lead our people to divinity, no matter the cost.
In the name of the Imperium, I soaked my ledger in blood. I bombarded heathen planets. I shot down defenseless refugee vessels fleeing certain death on P.A.N.D.O.R.A. I raised an entire city of innocent solar civilians who just wanted to have a good time and revel in the wondrous splendors of tits and ass. Now, I lay awake nights in fear at the thought of what atrocity you would have me commit next.
You poor soul. You're not seeing things clearly. You really should have eliminated those horrible creatures as soon as they arrived. But you did not. Now there's simply a larger infestation to be eradicated. I advise you to think of what happened at New Vegas as a bold step towards fixing your mistake.
You spoke of a grand dawn of the new Prodigium, and you asked me if I believed in it. To that, I answer affirmatively, but only because you no longer sit upon the throne. It is Celestina's time now.
Careful, Miyamoto. You are still bound to the Imperium, and to the Coven of Nine.
You need not worry. I will do as the Empress commands. But you are no longer the Empress, and I need not abide your needless cruelties any longer.
You speak out of turn. You're losing faith, Admiral. I may no longer be Empress, but I have not lost my immense power. Don't be a fool and turn against me now.
I apologize, Lady Cazadora. I have conviction. I swear it upon my heart.
A firestorm of retribution will soon sweep Prodigium, and only the righteous will survive. If you thought serving me was akin to a nightmare, you had better hope the new Empress stands the test of her devotion. From now on, remember your vow to us. Keep those imbecilic conjectures in your small head, where they belong.
Yes, it was absurd for my thoughts to stray from the greater good. It will never happen again.
You are forgiven, but I will not forget this transgression. Try to be more understanding in the future.
I will, Lady Casadora. I will remain faithful.
Yes, you will. You will all keep your faith. Not a single soul shall be permitted to stray from beneath the veil.
Captain, Mr. Dallick and I have finished the installations. The newly refurbished hangar. You will be able to access and purchase upgrades for the Phoenix here to aid you in space combat.
I'll be hanging out here too, bro, so, feel free to drop by if you want to take a hit. Or 20.
You little ripper, I'll take you up on that.
This is the engine room. Upgrades for the Mary Celeste to improve navigation can be ordered here.
Nice! I'm stoked to see how she'll perform now.
Next, the locker room. Should you wish to purchase sexy yet incredibly impractical new outfits for your commanders, this is the place to do it.
This is the Manticore lab. The more biomatter you find out there, the more Mantics I can create for our army.
The ship is yours, Captain. Welcome to the new Mary Celeste.